I guess I better start the show. It's already 7 o'clock, so this time I'm going to go ahead and begin the show right now. So let's begin right now. Let's go ahead with the intro. Alright. Now I better go ahead and switch out to something else. So here we go. How's it going, everybody? Tonight I'm gonna go ahead and do some live streaming. I don't know if my buddy's gonna get online to talk to me about some stuff, but he told me some things that are kind of funny. So anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and begin the show. Oh, Discord birthdays. I'm gonna get on Discord and see how my friends are doing. So tonight I'm gonna go ahead and begin right now. See if they are online. Let me see my buddies online. Invite friends. Right now my buddies are telling me some stuff that's going on right now. Lately there's been a lot of things going on that's been happening. So I guess I better go ahead and talk about this because this has been happening lately. So tonight I guess I'll begin the show. Yeah, I know most people ain't gonna pay attention to this, so I'm gonna go ahead and begin. Let's begin right now. Yeah, so right now Pippa's playing postmodern, the Yeek postmodern RPG, which that game, from what I understand, a lot of people are talking about her playing it. So far, was actually really entertaining, but a lot of people are talking about this, the fact that the creator, I believe, got into trouble. So yeah, over the criticisms, left the industry, and basically, so I'm gonna go ahead and begin the show, guys. I'm sorry if I haven't been active lately. I've been really busy with a lot of things, so I'm gonna go on the Twitter, the Twitter. So Twitch. This is Twitch. So we're gonna go with Twitter, because I had to bookmark some stuff on Twitter. So today I'm gonna go ahead and bring up some things. Apparently, this is actually interesting news. I was gonna bring up this because apparently it turns out they are bringing up a good story, the UC Engage story, where basically the new Gundam Zeta GR, Double Zeta GR, is actually going to be used in a new canon, and I believe they're going to make a manga, which will be interesting enough because right now there are people talking about this. Not many people talk about this, but it's a translation, so I'll give you. It's not the perfect translation. We are holding a gacha to where we got the new MS, the Gundam Zeta GR, which will be used to patrol the mission on Jupiter's ship and the lower body. Because now they're going to make a Double Zeta story where I believe the main character, I keep forgetting his name, and it's kind of but Double Zeta. Oh boy, it's been a while. Double Zeta, because I watched this series myself. So the main protagonist in Double Zeta, because it was around the show, or keep in mind, I barely remembered this because I watched it a couple of times. Judah Asta is heading to Mars, actually heading to Jupiter to fight off the Jupiter forces who are planning to invade But I don't know what's going on other than the fact that Judah might be using that mobile suit to fight the Genutians. The Jupiter. So that's what's going on. So this is going to be possibly canon, but it's only going to be in the Gundam UC game Engage, which I'm kind of surprised by because that's what they're planning to do. Now here's another story that I'm going to go ahead and bring up. And oh god, this is something that Dub did decided to fund for a lot of reasons. Now a lot of people are talking about this, the Dub new real virtual beauty ad campaign that calls on gamers to challenge the narrow definition of beauty still visible in the virtual world. Now, this is what they're trying to do. They're trying to convince people about beauty standards. Now, beauty standards doesn't have to be perfect as they believe, but this is kind of the problem that they're trying to show. Because the real struggle to beauty standards, millions of women, girls who spend their free time playing games. Yes, I understand. Gamers want true life diversity even in fantasy realms of gaming, but this is kind of the thing that they're trying to do. As per Real Virtual Beauty, the official website campaign efforts to include not just above ad, but an exclusive Roblox game centered around school kids with superpowers and under siege by a group of rogue students spreading negativity, and a real beauty in games training program. The online course is designed to educate developers and creators and artists about beauty and diversity in gaming. Now, what do I think of this? This is kind of a little bit crazy, but they're trying to do it. Here's the problem with the gaming market these days. If there's an audience for it, people would buy it. But the problem is like they're telling everyone, oh, you know, you could buy this game and possibly support a bunch of, disabled ninjas, Let's put it that way. That's like the example. They're trying to convince people to basically, to help, because guess who's funding this? This is Dove, the soap company that basically is trying to for unconscious bias across the stages of avatars and character development, giving female players an opportunity to redefine how they are represented across the gaming experience. Unfortunately, Dove's latest attempt to virtue signal research does not support the idea, which is the entire campaign is predicted upon, which is what it is. Now, a lot of people are basically talking about the whole issue about sexism in gaming, but I'm just going to say this right now. The fact that they're trying to say purely public health issues doesn't appear to be much of a concern at all. Ferguson condemned. It doesn't mean people can't advocate for better representation of female games. They just need to be cautious and not make claims of harm that can be easily debunked, thereby calling it into question that might be otherwise reasonable advocacy goals, which is what they should be pointing out. Here's the problem with it. I watched this advertisement, and I'm just like, they're trying to bring acceptance to this, and I don't think it's going to work, because what they're trying to do, they're trying to make people accept this. And I get what they're trying to do on this whole situation, trying to make people like look at this and wonder maybe we should, because they're trying to teach people not to create that type of style, not to create like that, because it would cause harm to real women, according to them. This is the type of Anita Sarkeesian stuff that people make up But here's the problem with it: it's kind of conspiratorial. That's kind of, it goes into conspiracy realm of trying to put out a negative aspect. But the thing is, like, most of the characters that are created are not real, and they're trying to create this urgency to, oh, we need people to create games for women that can, they don't have to be, they can be created for anyone, because according to the statistics, you find out that most women like puzzle games or RPGs or whatever, or MMOs. It's kind of like that. Like, I don't think beauty standards are a problem for video games. Although people just think, oh my god, fat shit in a video game. The problem is it going to sell? Is it going to make money for people? And that's the problem. That's a high risk of trying to convince people to basically have representation. And the problem is like, representation is a high risk in making money in this industry lately. And people like to say that, but it's true. People hate hearing that point. Does it really sell well? Does it make, the only way you can do it is through independent means, by making like independent movies, independent video games that is outside the norm of what you would expect from people to buy a game. You could easily make money off of this, but the problem is, where's the audience that will buy this? That's the issue that people don't seem to understand when trying to assume that the audience that thinks like them would buy this. And the thing is, it's like, here's the problem with me, and I'm going to point this out to everybody. Not many people watch my content. No one really cares about my content. I just bring up the small parts of the content that I make. And sometimes people find my content annoying, or they don't like what I have to say about certain things, because I don't articulate very well with people, and that doesn't resonate with them. And sometimes people get upset and they think it's not okay, and they tend to not, and they just ignore it and move on. It's a simple thing, but when it comes to this, does it really relate to other people? It depends how you want to do this, because I understand that they want to promote this type of idea to people to actually, make, they're thinking they're making a difference, but really it's like, okay, because Dub's new reality virtual beauty ad campaign calls on gamers to challenge the narrow definition of beauty still visible in the virtual world. The latest brand and hope of the body positive movement of the Dub brand is launching a new ad campaign calling a video game fans to reject the narrow definition of beauty found in modern titles. Now, I'm going to give you guys an example of, let me see if I can find that game. Let me go look it up, because I know most people are probably going to be wondering what I'm talking about. See if I remember that game. And it wasn't like she was sexy or anything. Like, I remember this game was a really good game, but from what I understand, the game wasn't well liked. I remembered this game, and I remembered they actually had this game for a while, but unfortunately, it wasn't well liked. It wasn't well received by the gaming community, and especially by those that like to actively, talk about this stuff. But I remember this was kind of a thing back then. This is what's going on. And to basically tell people, look, this is what's going on. Like, let's see. Let's see if I remember that game, Atomic. If I remember that game, because it was a very good game. It was a very good game, but until, because this is the problem with a lot of the stuff that they're doing. So I'm going to go ahead and talk about it because this is kind of the thing that a lot of people are talking about. Like, this is the commercial that they're trying to do. Cynthia's Battle. And they're trying to commercialize this. Keep in mind, this is advertisements that they're trying to do. These are campaigns that they're trying to do. And keep in mind, this is what they're doing. And keep in mind, these are like commercial company. This is like a commercial company that makes crazy, like for example, like this one. Yeah, like this is just an advertisement so that they can try to get people to get into the.
Ehi, un saludo muy speciale a Tommy, gente.
But as you can see, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get people into these ideas. And sometimes it's not easy. Let's see. Oh, here it is. This is the game. This is the game that I remembered. A lot of people talked about Bombshell. Remember that game? Where they try to advertise this game. Like the female, like disabled woman, Bombshell, winner of the Curse of Going, most badass protagonist. Yeah, but here's the thing. This game, I hate to say it, didn't do so well. Didn't do so well. Because a lot of people reviewed that game and started shitting on it. Like, I remembered, like, the game itself was popular because of the fact that it tried to bring in the hype. And I remembered this game. And I remembered how badly people shitted on that game. Like, I'm going to show you guys. This game didn't do so well. It had a 6 out of 2, 2 out of 2 on Google, and IBM gave it a 7. And sadly, that game did not do so well, even by its beauty standards and everything. It's not because of the character's female. It's because the gameplay was absolutely trash. And that's what caused people to shit on that game a lot. And you can look at the Steam reviews of this game. Like, no matter how pretty a girl is, like, it's not like Bayonetta. Like, it tried to be it tried to be like that game. No matter which way you cut it, Bombshell the game, for every awesome thing it has going for it, let me let me down with a 2 more, leaves a good first impression. And man, it's nice to shoot some evil aliens in a 3D Realms game again, but it's a character driven action game, and it seems to have forgotten the character part. Instead, it just relies on action with no soul. 10-hour campaign with real slug to get through with boring levels, standard weapons, weak role-playing elements, utterly forgotten story. Seeing that as there's lots of similar games that do this kind of gameplay better, I cannot recommend picking up, asking for price of $35. I still look forward seeing that the team at Interceptor come up with the next, but for me, Bombshell is more of a bomb than ever a shell. Yeah, that's what's going on. Like, the game itself had its positives and negatives. Graphics are great, sound and music are nice, fighting scenes are cool. Lots of problems with the game, bugs, unbalanced game aspects of the storyline. This is kind of the thing that I'm looking at right now. Like graphics look great, soundtrack performance runs well for me, but extreme settings. The upgrade systems are nice. Shelly is a badass. Bad. Let's look at the bad stuff. You can't die during cutscenes, the boss transitions, and it happens to me several times. Jumping is so bad and floaty. Enemies seem to be able to attack from off screen, but you can't. Voice acting, some of the soldiers have the worst kind of voice acting I ever heard in a while. There seems to be invisible walls all over the place that you can get stuck when moving around, fighting, and a lot of enemies. Why can't you skip the dialogue? And you can see that there are a lot of people that say it's a good game. Some people say it's a bad game. And that's how bad it is. Even when it had a female character in it that looked very attractive, because you can see right here, this is like a third person, like Diablo-esque type of RPG type of game, and it tried to show a character that was badass, but at the same time, you know, she was attractive, she was beautiful, but a lot of people didn't like the gameplay for some reason. They didn't like the storyline. They didn't like any of this stuff, and that was the issue with this game. That's an example of a game that came out via 2016, and yet Dub is trying to say that the beauty standards for a video game like Fat Princess could have been better than this. Like, it could have been better. But anyways, I guess I'm going to go ahead and drop this because this is what's going on right now. Oh boy. Naruto's Mangakai Masashi to be published, a new one-shot starring Manuto Miyazaki. Let's see, Crunchyroll snags license for K-pop powerhouse BTS for create Superhero C. Oh god. Oh god. I can't believe they're going to do this. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to do this. I hate having to do this, but yes. The Bastions. Yes, I don't know why they're going to do that, but with the power of K-pop is going to, like, oh my god, history is going to repeat itself. The fusion of K-pop music and CGI, the series will be, oh god, sorry, I'm hitting the microphone here. By the soundtrack jam-packed with several brand new songs from the girl group Session Films, singer Haza and Alex, and of course BTS themselves. The theme of the show and planet is one of the Bastion's most anticipated tracks. Wow, they're gonna make another song based on the TV show Bastion. Like Ah, exit. Yeah, it's just doing that again. I'm gonna go ahead and. Oh god, this is so bad. I can't believe this. Are you ready? Passions. Yeah, they are really trying with this pop group stuff. BTSD agency Big Hit Music announced that the group will be temporarily disbanded so that members of blah 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 could serve their mandatory military service in South Korea. BTS plans to be reconceived in 2025. Yeah, so that's the bad news for them. They're gonna be doing. They're gonna be recruited to military service in South Korea. Yeah, because it's required of them by Korean law. So yeah, that's the bad news. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and close this. So yeah, that's what's happening. Uh, everyone's talking. No one. I'm surprised no one's talking about K manga because that would hurt their. Now they're gonna make a Ghost of Tsushima Part 2. Oh great, they're gonna make a Ghost of Tsushima Part 2. Kingdom Hearts, Metal Gear. So yeah, that's what's going on. So I'm gonna just try to begin this show because I know it's a little bit boring, but the Ghost of Tsushima, Spider-Man, Silent Hill 2, Bloodborne, anything, Final Fantasy Rebirth, Metal Gear Remake, Ghost of Tsushima Part 2. I might just consider, like everyone's talking about what's going on with Sony and what they're planning to do. About Xbox, not so much. Mortal Kombat, let's see what that is. Why is that trending? Mortal Kombat revealed is coming tomorrow. Great. So the next Mortal Kombat will receive tomorrow morning. Great. We get to watch this in the news. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to see a new Mortal Kombat game. A new Mortal Kombat game that's coming out soon. So yes, we're going to be seeing that. So let's see what else is there. What else is there? What else is there? What else is in the news right now? Because I need to find out something. Let's see, Last Hope. Let's see. I'm going to try to invite some people. I can't believe this. I cannot believe this. This is really a surprise there. Hold on, let me go fix this for a moment. Yeah, so that's what we're going to be expecting. May 18th, 6 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, which is going to be at 6 a.m. in the morning Pacific Time, which I could probably watch. I'll probably check it out soon. My friend's going to probably check it out, so hopefully that's going to be interesting. Okay, Usagi, what's that one? All good. They're going to talk about Sailor Moon. They're probably going to talk about the rabbit. Yep, they are. Yeah, because Usagi is kind of a reference to the main character, Sailor Moon. It's not Serena, it's Usagi. Basically refers to her as Bunny. That's the translation for it. I know because I seen that happen. For those who don't know, it's kind of because if you read the because I read Mixin magazine and they basically explain that issue. Because for those who don't know, Serena, the main character, the main protagonist, is known as Usagi. and that's her name in Japanese. It's referring to her as Bunny, and that's her name. Even though she has like the ditzy, the ditzy self-centered type of character, she does actually care about people, and she does whatever she can. But it's a funny thing too. Like, most people don't realize that. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and begin and talk about some other things, because right now there's a lot of things that are going on right now that involve anime. Let's see. Let's look at what they're gonna do here, because I'm just looking around for something, because right now I'm just trying to figure out what would be an interesting news report for you guys to look up. Ugh, sorry. Alright, let's look up something. Let's look up some news. Oh yeah, everyone's talking about that. Um, yeah, I guess I better go ahead and talk about this, because this is what's going to happen. Keep this in mind, guys. This is a serious issue. Yes, and everyone's talking about it. This just came in, breaking news 32 minutes ago. Beijing's LBGT center closes after pressure from China's anti-LGBTQ crackdown. Beijing's anti-LGBTQ organization served as an advocacy group and safe space for the LGBTQ community. Later, the organizers to close down under crackdown by the Chinese government led by President Xi Jinping. The organization was forced to suspend activities under pressure from Xi Jinping's leadership, which regards to protection of sexual minorities as Western values, and sees this as a danger to the nation, because the recent increase in pressure from Chinese governments, such as detaining more activists, and Beijing's LGBTQ Center was another victim. According to Hong Kong media, Beijing's LGBTQ Center was established in 2008 and has been an area where sexual minorities gather for events where provided counseling and lectures by experts. Xi Jinping has served as the president of China since 2013 and has since then pushed it against the recognition of same-sex marriages and has cracked down on activists and human rights lawyers. Wow. So yeah, that's what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. And yeah, this is kind of the thing that's happening around the world. So yeah, this is a big shocker right now. Yep. That's going to be the thing right now. So ladies and gentlemen, I guess China lost, the LGBTQ lost another country. And yeah, this is kind of the sad reality we're living in right now. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and bring up some other news. Let me go ahead and look around. Look, yeah, since it's coming from Sekiku Complex, I can't really show you guys. But, oh yeah, speaking of which, everyone's like talking about Zelda. Like, people are just making clips of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Like that game right now is like a sandbox of, you would not believe that game is a sandbox of stuff. Like one guy got creative of this. I'm gonna show you guys. Because this is hilarious. Like one guy basically created this. Yeah, I can't play that music because I might get into trouble. But you can see right here, this is the peak of creativity that they did. You can tell this guy did a lot of stuff with it. Like this person created this, and it's hilariously funny. Like the guy just basically did this with the designs and created like giant robot, action. Like this guy basically came in. Like this is like a sandbox RPG type of. Like yeah, it's kind of funny. Like someone edited this as a joke, but it's kind of funny. um it is hilarious. Like he basically created, they basically created these interesting stuff in the game for Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, and a lot of people are talking about this. It's like, it's hilarious. Yeah, and this is coming from Audrey, the yeah, the streamer who basically is just showing off stuff. Like a lot of people are talking about this. Like people are creating a lot of stuff in the game, and it's interesting. Like I wish I could play the game, but unfortunately, right now I'm in a bit of a situation financially, and I did buy a game, but I reserved a copy of Armored Core, the new Armored Core game, which I got from what it was. I got lucky. I sold something online, which was from CS:GO, which was a skin. It was an old crappy skin from from the first few years I had it. And when I sold it for around $80, and I got $75 for it. And it was a big surprise there that I managed to get like the money to buy the game itself, and that was the only thing that I did. But it is interesting that what they're creating here, it's a real big sandbox of stuff that they're doing. Like it is interesting. Like for example, this person created this. Like this is actually pretty interesting. Yeah, and you can tell like that is very creative by what they're doing with this game. But you can tell like right now it's getting a perfect score. This game is actually getting pretty popular among a lot of people, and you can tell that a lot of people are talking about this. Okay, here's the new cover for Game Informer with the new Final Fantasy Reborn. Like you can see right here, like people are talking about that. So this is kind of interesting. And you can see right here, this is hilarious. That's another example of that. Like, people are just creating like a lot of things out of it. Like, the Nintendo Switch is actually doing pretty good for itself, selling a lot of copies. It's getting straight tens. This game is getting straight tens for what it's worth. So, anyways, this is pretty much what I am talking about right now. So, you can see right here they created something that is interesting. Uh-oh. You can tell it. You can tell that everyone on the Nintendo Switch is like having fun with that game. It's like, man, I wish I could buy that game, but unfortunately, that's that's a tough break of reality for me. So, anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and talk about something else. Let's begin with another news report because I need to go ahead and move on to another news report right now. Kawauchi Tower. Oh boy. Let's see. Oh yeah, I forgot about this. This is another story that just popped up that just happened. I would talk. I'm gonna go ahead and talk about this because this is kind of surprising to me. Konami is suing Cygames over patent infringement involving Ume Matsume, which is the idol horse racing girl type of thing. Matsume Pretty Derby, which is basically this. Um, this is what's going on, ladies and gentlemen. Cygames just announced in the press release that the company is being sued by Konami, who appears to be suing with money grabbing in mind, and sent a patent infringement lawsuit involving Cygames Ume Matsume Pretty Derby, which has been around for over 5 years now. According to Cygames, the press release of the company has engaged in good faith conversation with Konami regarding the patent rights and other issues relating to the game system program for Ume Matsume Pretty Derby. However, Cygames' views were not accepted by Konami, who decided to file a patent infringement lawsuit. Cygames reaffirmed its belief that Ume Matsume does not infringe on Konami's patent rights, as it is expected to clarify the legitimacy of the lawsuit proceedings. Ume Matsume's Pretty Derby Dash service will continue without any change. While Cygames didn't specify what Konami is suing them over, many speculate that it has something to do with Ume Matsume's UI that resembles a Power Pro Games UI. The patent that could have also have been something that the horse racing system in Konami's winning post games. So yeah, that's what's going on with them, and that's what's happening with Konami. I can't believe that happened, but yeah, this is what's going on with this, because a lot of people don't realize Konami is suing them, and I'm just like, yeah, good luck, Konami. I hope you probably will have to prove something here. But anyways, that's what's going on right now, and a lot of people are talking about that situation. So I'm gonna go ahead and oh yeah, they're doing the whole Skullgirls thing again. All right. Let me see here. I gotta stop right there because I don't want to get any more views here. Let me go ahead and do something here because I know that I need to look at some interesting content. Give you guys some interesting content. Anime News Network. Let's go with them. So, let's see. So Creed is getting an anime. Creed gets a special anime for Japanese screening by Mega Bloks creator. I gotta watch this. This has gotta be, and this is only gonna be in cinemas, guys. Like, no joke. TMS actor Michael B. Jordan of Black Panther, Creed, and Genlock revealed Wednesday that the Japanese theatrical release of Creed 3 film featuring the special anime by the director and writer of Mega Bloks at TMS Animation. The anime will play in the end of the film, which opens up in Japan. Japan gets the coolest stuff, man. Come on. So that's what they're going to have. So it's going to only open up in Japan. They're going to put out an anime for that. And Mega Bloks and its sequel, Mega Bloks 2 Nomad. Jordan was in attendance to the stage getting the film's Japanese premiere, the Grand Cinema Sunshine in Tokyo Wednesday, where he announced the special anime. Creed 3 Jordan features director debut. The previous interview, IGN, Jordan stated that the film drew inspiration from Hajime no Ippo, Mega Bloks, Naruto. No, it didn't. No, it did not. No, it didn't. You know, that's not true. That's not true. Jesus. Like, come on. That's not true. Okay, Magical Girl, Magical Destroyer anime cast. Okay, that's story revealed. Like, that's what we're seeing right now. Takara Tomo confirms Beyblade X TV anime for this fall. Another Beyblade anime, guys. But get ready, guys. There's going to be a Silent Service Films teaser reveals more cast. Crunchyroll confirms Machine Magica, Machine Muscles English dub cast. Great. Be funny, cause actually that anime is actually pretty good. It's hilariously funny. I would recommend it. Oh yeah, speaking of which, about the One Piece drama that I heard so much about, the threats that are being made against Oda. Like, I feel bad for Oda because the guy basically like, everyone's like getting mad over this whole issue with, okay, so the rumors and animators that would worked for Warner Bros. Working with One Piece for Wano Climax 5-year is true. Get ready, One Piece fans. We will be witnessing some of the greatest anime episode of all time. Yes, Warner Brothers. So here's the image that everyone's talking about that upset everybody, which they're trying to One Piece girls color spread edit. And here's the act, like, they basically kind of removed what's her name out of the picture because the actual spread is her in it, and it's like, a lot of people are saying this. Yamamoto is a damn woman. If Odin wanted to be a fish, she would identify as that too. She did not want to be a man for herself. Case closed. Cuckoo is better example for trans. Yes, because this is kind of the drama that's been happening right now because everyone's so mad about this. Like the One Piece spread that everyone's been complaining about. Yamamoto is trans. No, like nah, because the shit needs to be said. Some of the One Piece fans, because I know it's not all of you. Instead of praising Oda for the amazing color spread, y'all got and had the audacity to wish death upon him. Get a grip and go outside. Wait, One Piece fans are mad at Oda because Yamamoto is a character he designed and wrote to be a woman and isn't a man, huh? Pretty much. People are upset because Yamamoto is a girl. I don't watch One Piece, so I don't know what that much, essentially. Yeah. So, yeah, so a lot of people are talking about like Yamamoto is a woman, even though she got the male name. It says she's female. Pretty says gender female. And they want to kill the creator of One Piece over this whole thing. It's like I swear, people are crazy. Like they seriously have no like seriously, I do not understand why people care so much. If Oda states Yamamoto is a girl, then she's a girl. Or Yamamoto stated as a guy that then he's a guy. People take this shit too seriously. It's a manga character, goddamn. Yeah, and it's getting to that point where people are talking about this because it's like, oh my god, oh god, yeah. Oh god, I yeah, I kind of agree. Yeah, so that's what happened. Yes, I kind of agree. Go touch grass. Yamamoto is a woman. Yes, I'm gonna go ahead and type it down. And say because everyone's like so mad at the One Piece color spread of all the girls that are in One Piece that are representing One Piece. They got upset that Yamamoto is in the spread because they want and this is true. Yamamoto, let's go lesbians. I want to kill Oda. What kind of game is he playing? Why is he entertaining transphobic arguments? Why? Maybe because he's an asshole. I knew Oda was an asshole for a long time. He said a lot of things about the otaku fan base. And he's like you realize that and yet you still like his manga. Oda makes Yamamoto a female character, refers to her as consistently as a female in an interview in the series and expressed that she was always meant to be a woman on multiple occasions. Oda's publishing company refers to her as a man in like two guidebooks, idiots. She's trans. Oda killed. Yeah, as y'all niggas will stop acting like this, boo hoo. Oda isn't caving into your own perverted head canons. I advise you to touch grass, but we know only people who act like that are too fat and get. Oh, that's mean. So yeah, this is kind of what's going on. That's what's going on right now. Is like they're getting upset over the fact that Yamamoto is a woman, and they're trying to they're threatening to murder him. No joke, because they want representation in their in their thing. Like, no joke, they say they're gonna kill him. We need to kill Oda. Like, this person right here, like, people are just upset. And this has been happening for a while. And yeah, this is this has been one hell of a drama that people are upset about. Okay, this is the first blunt Oda could have been on Yamamoto, aside from having her literally use she again in the manga. She got drawn as a girl. Yamamoto is a girl. Believe she's Odin for the coping mechanism for trauma. Nothing more. Accept it. It's canon. So that's what's going on. Like, people are literally upset about this. The pink-haired coder. Like, they really are trying so hard to... The daughter of Kodo, self-proclaimed Kozoden Yamamoto. So exactly, even if that's the end, we got to confirm from Oda that his staff, that Yamamoto is female. This is literally Oda's concept on her in paper. These weird agendas about Yamamoto being a female really needs to stop now. Okay, these weird agendas about Yamamoto not being female really needs to stop. It's getting boring. No, it's getting creepy and obsessive because some people are willing to harass people online over this issue. And this is kind of the thing that people need to understand. And this is where I'm trying to tell people. You have to understand that there are people out there that are this crazy that think in their own fan base that Yamamoto is a girl in One Piece. And which is true. Yamamoto is a girl, but some people believe that Yamamoto is a man and therefore should be canon. And they force it upon other people to believe it because of the fact that they want representation in their community. And it's bad enough, it's unhealthy. It's very unhealthy, and it should not be supported at all. But the problem is, this has happened many times, and people should be aware of them. Should be aware of this because they have been doing this for a long time. And I find it upsetting enough that they keep doing this out of spitefulness and anger, and they say they're going to kill the creator of the manga, which is the wrong thing to do. Because not only are you're contributing to, people say that the LGBTQ are just trying to express their anger and everything, but when you say that, it kind of tells people you're just enabling violence. So that's pretty much it. So, how's it going? Today I'm just doing this because of the whole One Piece situation. You just missed the One Piece situation. Right now I'm just talking about some things that happened with the One Piece drama online, which everyone was talking about this color spread, which I'll show you. So tell me, what do you think? Anyways, I'll be right back. I gotta go take care of something. I'll be right back. I'm back. Sorry for the long delay, ladies and gentlemen. But here's the thing. I guess I better go ahead and talk about it because everyone's talking about the One Piece thing. So yeah, this color spread is actually pretty cool. But sadly, you know, one person decided to, you know, do this to say they fixed it. Like, no joke. One person decided to re-edit it just to keep the people from getting upset in the series. So yeah, that's what's going on. Oh man. So anyways, that's what's going on right now. That's what people are talking about lately. I know I haven't been able to talk a lot, but that's what's happening. So anyways, I'm sorry if I had to take a while to come back here, but that's what's going on. That's what's been happening lately. And anyways, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys right now, I decided to go on Odyssey. I decided to go on Rumble. I decided to go on. You can find my content there if you wish to watch it over there. Anyways, leave your likes and dislikes down below. And tell me what you guys think, because I got to get out of here. Peace. Yeah, because right now the noise is getting on my nerves. And right now the guy's like mowing the lawn right now. I don't hold it against him. He's just doing his thing. So you guys take care. Bye-bye.